Hello, and thank you for giving me about 5 minutes of your time. I'm Josh Levitt. I'm part of the Cybersecurity and Privacy Research Group in the Department of Computer Science at the University of York. And I'm here to very briefly tell you about my ongoing research in secure network communications across the internet. And then I've got a bit of an ask for you, and so we'll get to a bit of a call to action in a moment. Bit of a focus. Our research here at the University of York focuses on, in my case, how we enhance security, scalability, and latency properties in multi-domain communication in next-generation internet architectures, which is very wordy, but in more simple terms, this is kind of what can we do to improve the security of internet traffic against various forms of attack. How can we make private networking more scalable and accessible? And what can we do to make secure networking faster? So we're focusing on a variety of VPN use cases and tying these into broader network routing protocols like MPLS and BGP. So our research itself is in sort of two different tracks. First of all, we'll look at sort of the technical limitations inhibiting secure, scalable, and speedy networking, like limitations in routing protocols, a lack of security by design in archaic routing protocols, and instances where real-world use and technical design aren't quite in alignment. And then the second part of this is looking at some of the more political constraints and why there isn't sort of more motivation for adopting newer protocols and updated protocols, and the many different reasons from this, from kind of the investment perspective and why industry might not want to invest in these newer technologies, and governance limitations, and the many different reasons for that, as well as the sort of wider legal context that the internet operates within, particularly on a sort of regional and national level. So my current research, kind of coming off of this, has these sort of two focuses. The first one of these is kind of exploring the potential for information to be exposed within VPN protocols operating over the internet, in particular sort of using BGP routing. And this might be sort of application-based information, encapsulated destinations as part of their sort of routed packets, and also maybe some information about the payload within that. And there's a little bit of research in that kind of area, and it's sort of contributing towards that. I don't have the time to delve into that in particular amount of detail, but if you're interested in that, please do come talk to me after this. And secondly, I'm kind of tackling part of the larger question of political motivations by investigating internet routing data to establish whether there's a prominence of kind of national or geographic borders coming up within the internet or an alternative that's sort of like that. And so, alongside my ongoing research, I'm asking whether or not you'd be able to participate in a panel. So we're proposing a panel for UK NOF 52, which is kind of supposed to be around September time. And it's going to hopefully have these sort of three themes to do with the research that's ongoing. The first of all is kind of ensuring privacy in private networking, and that kind of a bit of information on the slide there to give you a bit more context. There's also stuff, as you can find this on not only the UK NOF website, but also I'll show you a couple of links in a moment with a bit more information on as well. The second one of these themes is facilitating a secure internet and kind of how network operators can assist and do assist in protecting internet traffic for their customers. And the third one of these is particularly interesting, and that's kind of the governance and motivation aspects within internet routing, and trying to understand the governance challenges that you might face as network operators, and whether you'd find this to be enhancing or inhibiting your ability to deliver security and speed to customers, and what can be done to encourage faster adoption of kind of new protocols. So we want to use this panel to inform our research a bit more, and it would be our intent to kind of publish some of the outcomes from the panel to better understand industry links, particularly as an academic, and through more industry understanding and collaboration. So to support this, we are hoping to form a panel, and we're looking for panel members, suggested questions on these three themes, and also your kind of thoughts and feedback on a panel like this. So I put a QR code here with a link to the same as the sort of link underneath it. So it's bit.ly/UKNOF52-panel. I'll put it on Mattermost as well, and hopefully I'll send it out to the UK NOF mailing list in the next couple of days. If you want to get in touch, I've got my details on this next slide, but we also have a little website there that you can visit to learn a bit more about the research we're doing. But after this, please do come and ask me any questions and give your feedback and your thoughts. Thank you very much. Yep.
I've got a question, but it's only a very practical one. I noted on your Indico entry that you have a couple of co-authors on your page. Are they also here today?
They're not, but they are my supervisors, and I'm sure they'd be more than happy for you to get in touch.
In which case, getting you to get them to stand up and point them out is not going to help. But
probably not, no.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.